Hello and welcome back to the Tabbed Out Podcast. I am one of your hosts, Argose Gaming, aka Jacob Scott. I am joined today by my co-host, OftenBane, aka Roger.
I am fucking exhausted.
Yes, we're recording this at 11 p.m. on a Wednesday. As you can probably tell by the fact that I didn't introduce him, Shmeat's not here. He's dead.
He just died.
Yeah, he died. He's gone. Yeah.
Rip.
Yeah, rest in peace. Yeah, so just us. And we're recording a little late this week because we had been trying to record earlier this week. Scheduling issues happened and didn't end up being able to. So
yeah, plus, we're having to record this and then edit it the day it's supposed to be posted. So yeah, it's just
yes, I'm going to be very busy tomorrow because Bane, who normally edits our podcast, is going to be working, and I am the only one who's going to be free during any time frame prior to when the podcast is supposed to be posted. So I'll be doing some last minute editing on this.
Very
cast.
last minute. Very last minute.
very, very last minute on the cast. But
well, for those who don't know, we record Monday mornings at 6 o'clock. We take that normally. That's the normal schedule, which we'll be changing here shortly as soon as Shmeat gets back to us with his schedule. And I take their audio and my video and audio, and I edit that on either Monday when I'm off or Tuesday when I get off work, so that it's completely in limbo for a day. So if anything needs to change or anything needs to be updated or left in or took out, it's there for a whole day for limbo, and then it's posted on Thursday.
Yeah, and then I take the file that he uploads and I upload it to our podcast RSS feed, and it gets distributed to all the platforms. That's normally what we do. It's not what's happened this week, and it's not what happened last week either. Well, last week we did record on Monday. We just recorded in the evening instead of morning. Because somebody overslept.
My bad.
It happens, man. It happens. But yeah, hopefully next week, Shmeat should be back. He is not with us because he's in the process of starting a new job and getting his schedule and stuff situated. It's been a little complicated, so has not been able to join us the past 2 episodes. But hopefully he should be with us again next week, and soonish, maybe, depending on Bane. We will be hopefully doing the D&D podcast.
That's not just depending on me. That's also depending on Shmeat. Don't put all that on me.
True. This is very true. But also, Bane is going to be our DM for that little podcast series. He volunteered. We tried to find a DM that would be able to do what we were wanting to do, but we couldn't find somebody that worked for all of our schedules. So instead, Bane is going to DM, and we'll hopefully have another guest on to be the third man in the campaign.
Yeah.
So hopefully that'll be starting soon. Again, I've mentioned this in the last couple of podcasts. If you do have any suggestions on the campaign, any story ideas, anything like that, any even like character names maybe to help out Bane, please feel free to let us know on the Tabbed Out Pod Twitter or on our Instagram. All of that stuff will be linked in the description. Or leave a review. Leave a review on if you're listening on Apple Podcasts. You can leave a little comment on there and let us know.
Names, locations, suggestions would help because I've never done this before, so that'll speedline the process. If anybody has any ideas that they could spitball me, that would be cool. Yeah. I'm excited for it because I'm gonna I get to do something that's for you guys, and I love doing that, but I also get to bust out the voice acting and really I'm gonna try to get into character for it and all that shit, but we'll see how it goes.
But yeah, I think I'm pretty excited for I'm pretty excited for the campaign. I've only ever played D&D one time. I listen to a lot of D&D podcasts though, so I like it. I love like D&D and like that kind of stuff just from what I've like heard of it. It's unfortunate because like right now, because like just timing wise, because out of all of us, like Miguel is the one, or Shmeat is the one who has played D&D like the most. I'm pretty sure. I don't know how much you've played at Bane, but I'm pretty sure Miguel's played it a lot more.
Like maybe if you could count the time I played, maybe once. I was really just over the shoulder of one of my friends, and I was like, just like whispering in his ear, just fuck him in the ass or some shit like that. Just fucking around with him.
Yeah, I've
roll for seduction.
Yeah, exactly. No, I've played one game. We did like a one-off game with, it was me, Miguel, and then like some guys that we found off Reddit, just to like see how it went. I recorded it, but it didn't end up like being something that I wanted to post, so didn't end up doing anything with the footage. But it was fun. It was a fun experience, and like I said, I love listening to D&D podcasts. I listen to Dungeons and Daddies and Root Tales of Magic, Dimension 20, all the big ones.
Daddies.
Yes, Dungeons and Daddies, not a BDSM podcast, the official name of the podcast. There's actually a new one that I'm really excited about because they just released the first episode, and I'm going to be listening to it tomorrow. It's called Sitcom D&D, and it's hosted by these 3 improv comedians that I like to listen to another podcast of theirs. It's called Hey Riddle Riddle. And they were a guest. I found out about them through Dungeons and Daddies. I think they like did like a guest appearance on their podcast. But they're improv comedians, and they're doing a D&D campaign. It just uploaded the first episode like a day or two ago.
Nice.
So, yeah, very excited. There's a lot of really good D&D campaigns out there, and that's kind of why I wanted, like, and why Miguel and I were initially, when we talked about it, we're like, hey, like, we should do this. Like, this will be fun. We saw the Misfits do it, and we're like, oh yeah, definitely gonna fucking steal that fuck out of that idea. Yeah, but we're not gonna do what the Misfits have done and fucking upload those and then just stop uploading altogether. Because I don't know if you listen to the Misfits podcast at all.
I have not in a long time.
Yeah, I listen to it pretty much weekly when it comes out, and since they uploaded that like D&D, like the 2-part D&D campaign. They haven't uploaded a single episode, and that was like January 23rd, I think, was when they uploaded the last part, and they were uploading like weekly before that. So we won't do that, I promise. It'll probably be like a week on, week off type deal, where we'll post an episode of the campaign and then post an episode of like a normal podcast, something like that. Or not. Maybe we'll just do it all at once. I don't know. We still have to figure out the logistics of it. But
yeah, we gotta get with that man about that schedule.
Yeah, I gotta get him. We gotta talk to Liz Wiz.
Yeah, I can get him up at any time
as well.
He ain't got nothing else planned. Motherfucker lays around and watches YouTube all day.
He plays what? Sorry.
He just lays around and watches YouTube all day.
Oh, fair.
Fucking.
Is he still playing New World? I haven't played it.
No, he uninstalled it. No, wait, no. He still has it. He hasn't played it. He's been playing the new Pokemon. He got that for his Switch.
Gotta get him to get Lost Ark.
I talked to him about it. I told him, he was like, I don't really want to get into another MMO right now. He said,
it's free.
I was like, it's free. And he was like, I don't know, man. And I said, there's trade skills. And he said,
there's mining.
I said, there's mining. And he said, I'm in. And I said, you got to get to level 25 to do it. And he said, He said, you mean I can't get to level 25 just by mining?
For those of you that don't know what we're referring to, which I don't think anybody does, unless they're like they know us personally.
Yeah.
Liz Wiz is he's a buddy of ours, I guess. You call him your brother. Is he actually your brother?
Yeah, he's actually my little brother.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I wasn't sure if he was like a little like your biological like little brother, or like what it was, but
my biological little brother, Joseph.
Okay, so Joe Bane's little brother is he was playing New World with us for a while, and the first thing that he did whenever he initially downloaded New World was max out mining, or try to max out mining. He got to like level 100 mining before Bane and I did, and we had been playing the game like 2 weeks longer than he had. So,
and he did it like really quick.
He was super fast. It was within like a week.
He was level 100 mining. He downloaded the game, completed the tutorial, and as soon as he was able to get a pickaxe in his fucking hands, he did absolutely nothing but mine his way from level 5 to 25. That's the only XP he received was from mining, and he did it in a week.
Yeah, this is not mining level 5 to mining level 25. We're talking about actual game level 5 to level 25. All of the XP from that was just from mining. That's it. Like nothing else, which is ridiculous. I think he was level 100 mining by the time like he got to level 25 in game. Yeah. Or close to level 25 in game. He's just now, or like last time we played with him, he was like, what, like level 32, 33?
I don't even think he's that high yet. I think he's just at the cusp of 30. Like he's like 29 to 30.
he's like either like high 20s, like low 30s, but he's like he has yet to even do like the Armine expedition, which if you played New World, that's like the first expedition that you do.
The very first
you do
expedition.
It at like level 26, like, or 23, I think is like.
Yeah, you unlock it at level 23.
Yeah, he's like 7 levels higher than that, if not more, and like hasn't even I think we had to force him to like get the quest to be able to do like Armine. He hadn't even unlocked that yet.
Yeah.
So, and then we kind of stopped playing it. Bane and I have been playing Lost Ark because Lost Ark is addicting and extremely fun.
Man, that damn the story arc I just got off of was Kokomo Island or some shit like that, something like that. It's the place you go to after you finish the first continent. That shit almost made me uninstall, bro. That was the most annoying quest line. Because it's just like, you'll complete something and it's like, okay, we gotta go back to the village, and then you gotta fast travel all the way back to the fucking village, and then you go talk to the elder and he says, haha, good job. And then you have to go back fucking 2 territories over to pick up some fucking ladybugs, and then go all the way back to the fucking dude, haha, good job. And then go all the way fucking back. It was so fucking annoying.
Is it at least like good XP? Because I know like the quest line that I'm on right now, I'm getting like there was a quest, because I remember I think you were on the quest whenever like I first heard you talking about it, but like there was a quest where it's like there's 2 guys standing right next to each other. I walk up to the guy on the right and he's like, well, I don't know what he said because I just spammed through the dialogue, but then like the next quest marker is the guy to my left, and the reward for talking to the guy to the left was 24,000 XP, and I'm like, I literally turned my character like and was able to get 24,000 XP, and that happened like 3 times.
Man, last night, no, they're not like that now. There's like a couple of those dabbled in where it's like talk to the person on the other side of this rock because I don't want to, kind of thing. But last night I was fucking playing and I was just grinding away, and it was getting late, and I was like, I'm gonna get off soon. And I walk up, and there's a side quest, and I walk up to the lady. She's like, oh, you feed my cat? And the cat's like right beside her, and it's just the quest marker says, fill food bowl. And I got like 20,000 XP for that. And I was like, okay, that's it. That's enough for today, man. I'm just feeding these people's animals.
It's like that typical like beginner like storyline of like any like RPG or like Naruto, where it's like the first like quest that they get is like go find someone's cat or go feed the cat. Yeah, it's like the typical like starter quest.
Like, you lazy bitch, you can't kneel down and feed your fucking cat. You're just waiting on adventurers to walk up to feed your cat, bro. What the fuck, man?
Yeah, it's a little ridiculous. I'm not as far as Bane was. I was ahead of Bane because I started playing before him, but then like the weekend happened and I started working, and like I got back and Bane's like 10 levels higher than me, where before I was like 10 levels like above him.
And it's not like I've been playing it a lot. I only have like 26 hours in the game.
You have 26 hours in the game?
Yeah, that's not a lot.
Hold on. I downloaded this game before you. I'm checking right now to see how many. Yeah, I have. Okay, that's not horrible. I have 19, so it's not like that's that big of a difference. But it's a decent sized difference.
26 hours when I checked this morning when I was talking to Justin about the game.
Oh, so before you played today.
Now it's got to be like 30. But
I'll check right now. Hold on, let me see here. Where is OftenBane? OftenBane.
Oh my god, he doesn't have me favorited.
I do have you favorited, but I was on like the Lost Ark page. You have 30 hours on record.
30 hours.
So you played 4 hours today. You have 11 hours on me, and I started playing a day before you. For those of you that don't know what Lost Ark is, I guess I can explain.
Yeah, we should probably go into that.
Yeah, Lost Ark is I guess it's an MMORPG. I guess you could call it an MMORPG. It was recently released. It's another Amazon Games creation, but it's also partnered with 2 other studios. I don't remember the names.
Smile Games or some shit like that.
Yeah, I think it was like Smile Games, and then another one I don't remember. I didn't even know that Lost Ark was a thing. Like, the only reason why I even found out about it was because I was like searching through Twitter, and I saw it like on the Twitter trending hashtag was like Lost Ark, and then like a little Lost Ark symbol on it.
Looks like the Tesla logo.
Yeah, kind of. It looks like that's the best way to describe it. But it was like I was like, oh, what's Lost Ark? So I looked it up and I was like, oh, here's a fucking entirely new game, this massive MMORPG that Amazon made, and it's gonna be like, it looks like it's a lot more story based compared to New World. So I'm like, okay, fucking, I'll get into it. And I messaged Bane. I was like, hey, new game.
No, you said you messaged me and said, have you heard of Lost Ark? I said no. You said next message was, I'm downloading it. And I was like, all right, I guess I'll download it.
I think I explained it was like, I was like, oh, this is an MMORPG that Amazon made, apparently like just released or some shit. But yeah, that's essentially how it went down. Though I was like, I'm downloading it right now. I played it. I mean, it's fun. I had some issues with like frame rate and stuff at the beginning. Like you have to run the game like as administrator or something, or else it like doesn't let you. I think there was like the pop up, like when like the Windows pop up box that says like, would you like this application to be able to make changes to Windows? And I think I like didn't click it fast enough, and the box just closed, and that was why I was having frame issues. But I don't know. It's been really fun so far. I'm enjoying it. I'm playing the male striker class.
What the fuck am I hearing? It's not the dog. I think it's the cat.
The dog was the dog. Or there was an animal walking behind you.
The dog is sitting right here.
Oh,
trying to get attention.
I don't know.
What the fuck is that? Oh my fucking god.
What?
Yeah, it's the cat. It's the cat on the fucking scratching post on the other side of the fucking room.
Oh.
Going absolute to hell on the motherfucker, man. Damn.
Shit.
Settle down. What did it do to you?
He's vibing, bro. He's vibing. I was never a cat person, so I don't really like understand. I'm also allergic to cats, so I never experienced that.
Oh my god,
I had, like,
allergic to cats?
cat growing up. Yeah, I know. It's genetic. My mom's allergic to cats, and I inherited that allergy.
Yeah, I've always wanted. I don't know why this just come into my head. I'm a couple drinks in, but
that's all right.
I've always wanted a ferret. Right.
Okay.
Now hear me out.
No, I had friends that had ferrets. I'm just curious why.
I've always wanted a fucking ferret just because they're like limp noodles, and I feel like they'd be fun. But like my cousin ruined fucking ferrets for me because like his room used to just smell like ferret.
Oh, it smelled like piss.
Yeah, and I could not have that like anywhere in my house. I would fucking go absolutely crazy. But it's just like that like you want it, but you like, I could not live with that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I absolutely know what you're saying. I had there was a buddy of mine and my older brothers that lived in our neighborhood growing up, and he had a cage of he had 2 cages, like 2 rodent type pets. He had ferrets and he had rats. He had rats as pets. They're like the white rats, like not like the brown like
fancy rats like is what they're called.
Yeah, the quote unquote fancy rats. And man, that room just smelled like piss and fucking rat shit all the time.
Hell no.
Like we were young at the time, so like didn't really bother us that much. Like we would go over, like we didn't really care about it because we were like, we want to play Beyblade. Like that was the kind of shit that we were doing. But like I'd be like over there, he's like, hey, you want to pet my ferret? I'm like, fucking no. I don't. I think I pet it like one time, like tried holding it, and it like bit the shit out of my hand.
Oh yikes.
And I was like really, really upset. Yeah. Didn't really hang out with that guy for very long. But yeah, I don't know. I could never really understand like having any kind of like rodent type pet. It's just like, bruh, like I don't see the appeal. They're not cute. Rats aren't cute.
Nah,
they're nasty as shit.
If you own rats, go to a doctor. Okay, that's the best advice I can get you. A rat is not a normal pet. Mm-hmm. A normal pet is a dog, cat, bunny. Even I could hang out with a fucking bunny, or like a hamster, a gerbil.
Like
that's
a turtle.
A turtle. It's actually illegal to own a turtle here.
Illegal
in Tennessee? Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Or a tortoise, or one of the two. A tortoise or a turtle. I don't remember which one it is.
Tortoise.
A turtle or a tortoise. I don't remember which one, but it is illegal to own one in Tennessee. Yeah, it's fucking whack. But yeah, fucking those are normal pets. Once you get below guinea pig and you start getting to rats and mice and shit like that, I can't fuck with you, man.
Even like guinea pigs to me, it's just like, what do you do with it? It's just like, it just sits in a cage. It's like, it's a little fucking like furry potato.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It just sits there and it like shits in the cage. It like fucking like it'll drink out of this little fucking, I don't know what you call those things, little dripper.
The little bottle with the little ball in it. Yeah.
Yeah. And then it runs on this little whale and fucking sleeps and shits more. Like that's all it does.
That's his whole existence. It's actually sad.
You don't like get to play with them. Like they don't do anything. They just sit in a cage. And I guess you can get like those little tunnel things and like watch them like run around.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know.
But like that's it. Like there's some sad ass fucking hamsters and gerbils around here. Like that. You see that stupid? You can't see because of my fucking number one, audio listeners can't fucking see. But video listeners who watch the podcast on YouTube will be able to see.
Episode 15 on YouTube.
Episode 15 on YouTube. You see this fucking dog right here? He's pretty... Dollar. He's pretty fucking stupid. But he's a lot... Dollar.
Dollar?
Yoik.
Yoik.
Fucking... Dollar. I was going to say...
His first name?
His first name's Silver, but then that ends in ER too.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
His name's Silver Dollar.
Oh. Yeah, that would be a fucking nightmare for you, especially if we're playing fucking Lost Ark.
God damn.
Saying that shit every single like fucking 2 seconds. It's becoming a problem. Like legitimately, I'm sitting in class, like in my stats class, and like my professor's like, anytime he says a word that ends in like ER, like the sound, I'm just like barely know her. I barely know her. It's bad. It's really bad.
I've started doing it at fucking work. Like I was fucking working with the general manager yesterday, and she was like, "Hey, will you pull the dough baller over here?" And I said, "Baller, I barely know her." She said, "What?" I said, "Nothing." Nothing. Ignore it.
I had my personal training session this morning, and like I was like, my personal trainer was trying to talk to me about like rolling my back out and like rolling out some of the muscles and stuff that have been really tense and like really sore. And she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go get you the roller." And I was just like, it took everything I had, just like roller, I barely know her. I was just like, ugh.
Roller, I barely know her.
Yeah, but speaking of, I need to do that tonight.
Yeah. Roll your back, bro.
I need to, bro. It's been bad.
I got a back roller myself. I do it. I try to do it once a week. Keep myself nice and limber.
Are these?
Mine isn't that wide, but it looks similar. Yes.
It's not that wide. I mean, I got a big head, but it's not that wide.
I mean, mine's like narrower than that. That's just all I'm saying. Mine's like narrower.
Oh, fair. This is like the one that they have at the like my personal trainer is like big as shit.
Yeah.
Like it's like fucking like probably like that big.
Damn, that's a wingspan.
Yeah, it's really big, but it's not grooved. It's just like a one solid like piece of styrofoam.
Mine's solid.
Yeah. For audio listeners, if you don't know what we're talking about, it's exercise rollers. You use them to like help with muscle like soreness and like get like the lactic acid build up out of your muscles and like your arms and stuff.
Your lactate acid, you know, when your muscles make milk.
Yeah, when your muscles make milk, you use it to get the milk out of your muscles.
You get the milk out, and then you drink it for protein.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. That's how real pro athletes do it. That's what what's that shit called? Tren. That's what Tren's made out of. Milk muscle or muscle milk. That's what muscle milk is. Oh my god.
Oh my fucking god, we figured it out. We cracked the code.
We figured it out. Yeah. But no, I mean, literally like anytime I hear anything like it, it's just like I always like I have to force myself not to say it. In my lecture that I had earlier today, my like visual communications lecture, there was so many times where I'm like, it's on Zoom and I'm just like, he's saying words and I really want to type in chat, like just like whatever it is, I barely know her. Like it's just it's so bad, man.
And like nobody's gonna get it. Like nobody gets our fucking sense of humor. Because when I say it worked and I explained to Lauren what I was talking about, she was like, "Oh, okay," and I was like, You're not there, Lauren.
You don't get it.
You're just not there.
You don't get it. Yeah, you have to be there to understand. It's funny because like I don't know if I explained this to you, but the whole like I barely know her thing actually started for me back when I was in living at A&M. I had a buddy of mine. I won't say his name, but he had like a habit of doing this, and it started out like being ones that actually kind of made sense. Or it was like someone would like make a joke or like call someone a name and say like, "Oh, you fucker," and then he'd be like, "Oh, fucker, I barely know her." Like that's a joke. It kind of makes sense, but then it just like slowly degrades into just like any time it's like any ER or like OR or AR shit, or it's just like sonar. I barely know her. It's just like it just like it yeah. and it's just become like worse and worse. And I've been doing that a lot for those of you who are listening and are kind of confused. It's been like constant. It's so bad. Like
it's so bad.
We'll be in like a Discord call, like playing Lost Ark, and anytime in the game, like something happens. Bane does it too, but I'm kind of worse. I'm worse about it. But anytime one of those like kind of words pops up, I'm just like, I barely know her.
It's instant. It's just like a tick at this point, and it's worse than Halo. The spanker.
Oh, it's so bad.
My
I barely
God.
know her.
The spanker, I barely know her.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like we were playing. It was like last week, I think. We were playing Halo, and it was like one of the first instances where I was like, I just like integrated it in part of my sentence like it was a normal thing.
Yeah.
Like we were playing like oddball on like a certain map or some shit, and I was just like, oh, the enemy got the spanker, I barely know her, and we need to keep like we need to go after him. And they just like It
just flowed into it like it was just part of the sentence.
Yeah.
I was just like, wait. It took me a second. I was like, wait a minute, hold the fuck up. What did you just say?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's bad, bro. It's been a problem, but I don't know. It's kind of funny. I like it. It's just I need to like keep myself from doing it because like it's becoming like an actual problem to the point where you see me,
little Jacob in my computer, hanging out with the RAM.
For audio listeners, Bane in his the frame of his camera, his little pyramid computer. You can see a reflection of my webcam there, so you can see me twice. If you're watching the video
on YouTube, there he is.
If you're watching the video on YouTube, leave a comment and let us know if you saw.
Give him a little pet.
Twice.
Them curls. Oh my God.
Oh my God. Yeah, I know. My hair is so fucking curly. It's crazy. I need to get a haircut. Actually, my hair's getting really long.
Don't cut it. Grow it out.
Oh, I'm gonna cut the sides down. Keep the top long. That's what I've been doing.
Bro, come on, man. Grow it out, man.
I like low key. I've been thinking about it. I kind of want to do like the kind of short on the sides, like really long, like top man bun type thing. Okay. I think it would look good, but
yeah, if it would get long enough, if it would get long enough on top where you could have like all the curls in the bun, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm going for.
That would be sick.
Yeah, I think it would look really good. I just gotta wait for it to get long enough. It's long. It's what?
That's a real shaka bruh moment. You know
yeah, I mean, it's getting pretty long. Like, it's hard to tell because it's so curly, but like if I pull it down straight, like it comes down to here.
Yeah.
Like there was a point I cut it like a month or so ago, and it was like down past my mouth.
Yeah.
But I mean, still, well, again, audio listeners can't see what I'm doing, but it's my hair is like right now when it naturally sits, it like maybe comes down to my eyebrows, but if I pull it down and like straighten it out, it goes past my nose, like almost to my mouth.
Yeah, it's in his mustache.
It's in my mustache. I actually have facial hair now.
I know. It's looking great, bro. Are you taking those supplements, man?
I am. Well, actually, no, I haven't taken them in a little while. I have like a beard oil that I've been using, which actually I need to use some tonight. I forgot to do that. But I mean, no, for the most part, I haven't taken the supplements in probably like a month or so.
Okay.
But I've been using like the beard oil and stuff. It's starting to come in more on my cheeks. Hopefully I'll have like a full beard within by the end of the year. Nice.
It looks good, man. It's come a long ways. I remember when there was nothing. I remember when you were just a baby face little dude.
Little baby face boy. Yeah, just peach fuzz.
I think
it's weird. It's kind of just like come at me within like over the last year.
Yeah.
Where it's just like just kind of puffed out.
I was completely baby faced until I got it. As soon as I graduated, it just like hit me. And then I started getting like a real thin douchebag beard everywhere. And then fucking eventually I had I could send you a picture later. Then it was like it wouldn't get long. It was just like it'd be like maybe like that long from my face, and it was just like all over the place. And I was like, oh, this looks like shit. And then I started taking those supplements, and then I only took them for like 3 or 4 months, and then it was just like it was like there it is. And
I need to get more. I mean, it's been helpful for like the facial hair growth and stuff, but like I don't know. I feel like my facial hair did like kind of the similar thing where like after high school, like after I graduated, it kind of started coming out more, but it was like still real patchy and all that. And like after like I want to say after like my freshman, maybe halfway through my sophomore year of college, like it started coming in, but it was just on my neck. So it's neck beard, and I have to shave it off all the time, and like the face, the front part of my face, it's like has like barely any hair, and it's all blonde, and it's a problem because I have like a ginger beard, So it's like even when it like came, like the color started coming in, it still looked kind of blonde, so it looked really shit. It's bad.
You can't really tell on camera, but I've got like some blonde in mine, and my brother Joseph, he's got ginger in his. And it's like his is like right here on both sides where his mustache comes down. I mean,
Bane is pantomiming like the sides of his mustache.
I was explaining. Okay. I'm pantomiming to where your mustache meets your beard, and Joe can only grow a goatee. He cannot grow cheek hair. But like, it's just right here where it comes down. As soon as it passes by his lips, it's red. So it would be super fucking dope if he just grew that out and then the red like braided it. Like a fucking like amazing. Like a dwarf or a Viking or some shit. That'd be dope as shit. But hey, he won't ever let it happen.
I have like, it's weird for me because I'm starting to get like cheek hair and stuff coming in like on like the sides and stuff. I shaved like 2 days ago, so it's not visible. But it's weird for me with my like mustache because like I have a mole like right here, so it's like the lot of like the hair comes out of the mole. Yeah. So it's like kind of looks a little lopsided, but like the sides. Like, it does this weird thing. I shaved it, but, like, the sides grow faster.
Yep.
Like, the corners of the mustache grow faster. So it'll be, like, I'll have, like, these, like, 2, like, super long strands of mustache hair that come down to, like, here. Yeah. And it's like, bruh, like, what? It feels, I don't know, it's very strange. It's also very strange, like, not having, like, feeling in that part of my face, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not used to that at all. Like, I was walking around, like, campus... was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. Oh, and I was like, I think I had like tea or something for like in the morning before class, and like someone like stopped me like, hey, by the way, you got like some liquid or something in your beard. I'm like, what? I'm like, there's like a whole like half a fucking tablespoon of fucking beer or not beer tea just like sitting there. I'm like, because you don't feel it. I'm not used to that kind of stuff. It's really weird.
Having like a beard,
like food and shit.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah, because audio listeners can't tell, video listeners can see. I have a thicker beard. Like mine's really dense.
Yeah, it's very dense.
And like I have to avoid certain foods, like fucking an ice cream cone. I can't enjoy an ice cream cone because I will be absolutely covered in it and not be able to tell. S'mores, marshmallow, my worst enemy. It's shit like that. Like anything sticky or fucking gooey or anything like that, I can't fucking eat because it just gets everywhere unless I have like a wet rag with me to fucking every other bite fucking wash my beard out.
Yeah, I'm starting to have that. I've had that problem a little bit. Like there's been times where like I haven't realized I've gotten shit in like the chin part of like my facial hair, and it's like, or I guess the beard. I don't know why I said that way.
The chin part.
The chin part. the beard part of my facial hair, and like I'll be like, you know, I'll take a shower and like kind of wash it and like kind of like try to comb it through, you know, clean it up a little bit, and like I'll be combing through it, and it's just like there's one part that's just like rough and like a little tough, like kind of hard, and I'm like, why is this hard? And like I'm like kind of like peeling it. I was like, oh, that's like dried cheese. Just like it just dried on my facial hair.
Oh like, god. I've been there, buddy.
Yeah, fucking... it's a problem that I'm not used to having.
Yeah. You'll get used to it eventually, but it fucking god, man. It's the having to steer clear of certain foods because Jasmine loves s'mores. Anytime we have like a campfire outside or something, she's fucking so nice. She's making s'mores. She's like, "You want one?" I'm like, no, even though I really fucking want one. I was just like, I don't want to wash my fucking beard out later.
It's tedious.
It's fucking tedious. And like, and another thing that irritates me is like my mustache grows faster than any other part. Right? So like my mustache hairs, if I like let them go unkempt for 2 fucking weeks, the hair starts getting like over my top lip. And then when I go to eat, I fucking have mustache hair.
It's like a mouthful of hair. Yeah.
In my, it's like not like in the food I'm chewing, but it's like you can feel it. Like, it's just weird.
I know exactly what you're saying. Like I've started having that problem too. It's a problem with like my mole because like my mole has like the hair on it like grows faster than like the rest of my mustache, and it's like it's super irritating because it's like I'll like be eating and it's just like this one part will just be like, oh, there's fucking hair in my mouth now.
Exactly.
It's like I can't like and also on the sides too. The sides grow really fast for some reason. And it's like sometimes I'll just like go in and like the corner of my mouth there's just like, oh, there's fucking mustache hair in my mouth now. It's so weird. It's weird, man. I'm not used to it.
I always fuck with Joe, man, because he cannot. I've gave him I had those supplements, right? And I had like a big ass bottle of them, whatever the biggest bottle you can get from Walmart of them is, and I only took them for like 2 or 3 months, 4 months max, and then I gave the rest of them to Joe. I was like, "Here, help you out, bro," because like I needed them. I know you're gonna need them, and like he took them for like 2 or 3 months, did nothing.
Really?
Did nothing. Like he can get like a really like a mustache about your level, but like his beard or his chin strap anyway is just it's all over the place. The man needs help. But like his cheeks are so patchy. He gets a beard like our dad does. My dad could not dream of growing a beard like this. And and like my dad's beard is like really like once it starts like he can do the chin like it right on his jawline. He can do his jaw. But once it starts getting up his cheek, it starts getting patchy. And like so he always trims it down real low on his jaw.
Like almost like a chin strap.
Almost. It's almost there. Like it's just like a fucking like 5 millimeters bigger than a douchebag chin strap, and he's like I'm just right on the edge of nobody wanting to talk to me. Like
I won't lie, because if I grow my hair out, like my facial hair completely, like just don't shave it for like a couple weeks, I will have enough hair like on my chin to where I could have a chin strap. And there was like a 2-week period, like a year and a half ago, where I tried it. I tried the chin strap. I tried the look. I shaved it off real fucking fast because it was like this looks fucking horrible. Man. But I mean, yeah, I that's where I'm at right now. It's like I'm growing in enough hair to where I can have like the chin strap. It's just like the cheeks haven't filled in yet. Yeah. So it's like I'm waiting on that to like do it before I can like fully let it go. You know?
Bro, I grow hair all up my eye, dog. Like right here.
Oh my god.
Right here.
Horrible.
Yeah, like I have hair right here.
He's picking at his cheek.
Like literally like my cheekbone, bro.
Yeah, like his cheekbone right below his eye. Yeah, that's like nah. Yeah. I couldn't deal with that. I've had like the highest I've had hair growing is like maybe like right like on like my mustache line. Like I think it'll probably stop like right there, which I think that's a decent spot.
That's a good beard. Like, that's a strong beard.
That's a strong beard. I mean, a lot of the people in like my family, especially on my dad's side, have like very like full like beards. They always have. Like my dad, my grandfather, like my dad's dad, they both have like very very full beards. My great grandfather didn't, but I think he just like shaved it all the time. So
my grandfather always had a porn stash. It was fucking great, but
porn stash. Describe porn stash.
A porn stash is just a very full bushy stash that stops right at the lips.
Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah,
well, that's fucking bad. Cut him a little bit past the lips, maybe like that.
Yeah,
like that.
Yeah,
but it's just
I can have that right now. I feel like if I shaved like the beard, that's exactly what I'd have. Like if I just did this, that's what I would have. Yeah.
Very, very, very French looking beard. And with your hair color, if you can get a full beard, it'd be so prominent, man.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great because I have brown hair, but like my beard is gonna be like ginger. So when it comes in fully, it's gonna be like the ginger beard with the brown hair combo. Yeah. Also, I have green eyes too. So it's like,
hell yeah, brother.
Yeah. With the fucking long hair, bro. I'm literally gonna become Jeb.
My fucking
Jeb. GTA 5. Also now my
Lost Ark.
My Lost Ark character, the immortal Jeb.
The immortal Jeb strikes again.
The immortal Jeb, who canonically in our GTA 5 server is what, like 2,000 years old?
2022 years old.
Yeah, 2022 years old. He was born. No, 2021 years old because he was born in the year 1.
Oh, there you go.
Year 0. Yeah.
Year 1. The Jeb was born.
Yes. I never got to on that GTA server. I never got to like play that angle. No one ever asked how old I was, like, or how old Jeb was.
Right.
In the server, I never got to play and be like, oh, I'm 2,000 years old. I've been around. I've been around the block a few times.
I remember when this was nothing but a settlement kind of shit. But
I remember when this was just the natives.
Fucking that GTA server's long gone now.
Oh no,
man.
She dead. She
dead.
Rest in peace, real RP GTA. Or real world RP.
Fucking Jacob he beat the game. He got the Maybach, whipped it like a fucking Monte Carlo, and beat the game, and everybody got off.
I did. I really did, yeah. That's rough, man.
He said, man, he did it. There's no use in trying anymore.
Nope, there's no more, yeah. I love how Frankie just like, he's just like, nah, I'm just done. I'm not
he just ghosted everybody. All his staff, because people still are hitting him up on staff. Like, hey, Frankie, can we do like a zombies event? And then that's been sitting there for 3 days unanswered. And it's like, we can see you're online, Frank. I can see you're fucking playing Dying Light right now. Like, come on, man.
He took the $100 that it costs to like run a business and said, you know what? I'm going to take this and it's going to be mine. I'm gonna just make money and I'm going to leave.
He made a pretty good amount of money because like, I know Kilo's fucking pissed. Because ain't no telling,
I'm sure.
Ain't no telling how much Kilo dumped into it because he owned like
Kilo put a lot of money in.
Yeah, he had custom cars, custom businesses, MLO houses. He had to have dumped at least like $500 into that shit.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, because he owned, what did he own? He owned originally he owned Tequila La. I think he bought Lux, didn't he?
He owned Tequila La and then bought Lux. I think he bought that for Gigabands. I'm not entirely sure, but I think he bought it for him. And then he fucking bought the other car place, and then he bought and these were all $100 purchases. To own a business is $100 fucking dollars.
Yeah, and this is not like $100 like GTA currency. This is 100 like USD.
Yeah, USD.
Like you have to Venmo the owner of the server or some shit 100 USD in order to own a business in the actual server itself.
Yeah, and then he owned Redline, which was a mechanic store or mechanic shop.
Yeah.
And then he had a shit ton, like he had a shit ton, absolute shit ton of custom cars that were only for him. Like that one truck, and then he had like 3 or 4 cars that were designated only for him, and those were
that he paid for.
That he paid for. They're $50 a piece. I ain't no telling how much he dumped into it.
Who owned Los Santos Customs?
Nobody owned Los Santos Customs.
Oh, okay.
That was the city job location. Like the city owned it. Like when people applied for mechanic, they would get put there until like owner of Redline or owner of the JDM shop would hire them. It's just kind of like your starting point to get out there.
Gotcha.
Which you made more money there, so because you didn't have a boss to turn in money to.
Didn't he buy cookies at one point too?
No, that was that other guy who was only on the server for like 3 days.
Yeah, he spent money, like paid $100 to own cookies, and then just like left the server.
Yeah,
which is like kind of crazy. Cookies is a dispensary in the game or in the server.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's base game or not because I still have yet to play the story mode for GTA.
It's not base game.
I didn't think it was.
Yeah, it's fucking all the shit he had in there were other than like Burger Shot. Those were all custom built facilities. It's fucking. I wish he had brought back Cluck and Bell. Cluck and Bell is from the game, or it's from. It came up in holy shit, San Andreas, and that was always great because you go to Cluck and Bell and all the NPCs would like say shit that was related to the word fucking because everything was like let me get the clucking basket or some shit like that.
Oh yeah, I got you. Yeah.
It was just a good old time.
That's funny. Yeah, it's unfortunate that server died. Do you think we're gonna do you want to like search and try to find another server or are we just gonna let the GTA die?
We could let the GTA die. I wouldn't be hurt by that.
I wouldn't either.
It's a kind of it's a headache to deal with those people at some point. And I just got lucky, and I was on it long enough where they're like, hey, we'll put you on staff. So I got like privileges that I won't get if I just join some random one. And not to say that will ruin the experience, but it was definitely a highlight to be able to like, oh, I'm starving to death. No, I'm not.
I'm not. Yeah,
no, I'm not.
Yeah, but you also had to spend like 3 hours at a time loading in a bunch of cars to a dead server.
Yeah, that was ass. That
was shit. It was
horrible. Yeah, fucking Kilo bought some of that shit too because to get that car pack installed, it was like fucking 500 cars that are IRL cars that were put into GTA. Like it was like $800.
Really?
Yeah, Frankie paid for most of it, and then Kilo paid a little bit on it. I think I'm not entirely sure. So if these dudes are listening, don't get at me. That's just what I was told through other people.
Yo, get at me, bro. Y'all dumbasses. Don't spend that kind of money, man. is GTA.
Well, it was to get it's an advertisement because like once you get those cars in, then you can take screenshots of like all your buddies hanging around them, and then you post them on Reddit. And
that's the thing, they fucking didn't.
That's
the server died.
I fucking they told me to go on a whole photo shoot, and I fucking brought Jacob with me because he's a photographer.
Yeah.
And I sent him all of those screenshots. Never seen them. They never got used. He never did anything with them. It was supposed to be a whole ad boost where he was going to push it out to everywhere. And like, this is what this server has. We've got all this stuff in stock. You can come and do all this shit. He was trying to get people to come in so that they could pay money to own businesses and shit like that. And he just never did anything with it. At that point, he was done with it.
Sorry, I'm laughing.
You see the cat?
I'm laughing because your cat's like swinging open the door. No, but it's visible on the camera. That's hilarious. For audio listeners, Bane's cat is like sitting there in the background, just like swinging open the door to one of the cupboards, like over and over again. Now he's not. Now he's licking himself. But it's just I'm sitting there watching that while Bane's talking. He's just like, this is so fucking entertaining.
That's where the pots and pans are. I don't know what he wants in there.
The pots and pans, clearly.
You gonna make something, bro? I wouldn't. There he goes again.
There he goes. There he go.
My mic is picking that up. So you will be able to. There's you some TikTok footage right there.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Yeah, I can't hear it on my end, but I'm sure the mic picks it up. Well, we can get it. We can get into some gaming news if you want to. Do we want to explain the website?
Yeah. You can go ahead and you can touch on the website, or we could touch on the website after. It's up to you.
I'll touch on it since I brought it up. So for those of you that are listening, we are in the process of building a website for the podcast. It probably won't be published by the time this goes. No, it will not be published by the time this goes out because this is going out tomorrow.
Yeah.
But what the site is gonna kind of be meant for is going to be kind of just like the home for everything tabbed out. It's going to be where we have, links to all of our socials and stuff. We'll have eventually probably have merch, that kind of stuff on there. And so what we're thinking about doing is doing a weekly segment where we talk about gaming news, just like general stuff that's been happening in the gaming industry, PC gaming, mobile game, or not mobile gaming. Sorry, Jesus. Mobile gaming is not part of the gaming industry.
We just take that. Even though mobile gaming makes up 67% of the gaming industry, it will not be added.
No, it doesn't. No, that's not gaming.
I mean, stats don't lie.
Stats are bullshit, bro. That's not gaming.
All right.
That ain't gaming, bro. No.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But no, PC gaming, console gaming, that's what I was trying to say. And just the kind of news that's going to be going on with that. And then we'll probably have a blog up on there that will kind of either go in more detail on what we talked about on the podcast, or the podcast will go in more detail with what goes on in the blog. Just depends on how it goes in the episode. But yeah, keep an eye out for that. As soon as the site is launched, I'm sure we'll make an announcement on Twitter and probably on the podcast itself. But yeah, that's kind of what's going on. We're trying to do some more stuff. If you guys have any ideas for things that you would want to see on the site, please feel free to let us know. I think a lot of you who listen to this might be in either Bane or my Discord, so feel free to message us on there, or message us on the Tabbed Out Podcast Twitter or Instagram, or comment if you're watching the video. Comment in the YouTube. Let us know if you have any suggestions. We'll probably have like the videos and stuff uploaded to the site as well.
Yeah. At least links to them, at least.
Yeah, links to them. I mean, we'll have links to all that stuff, especially in the blog post. So anytime we have a blog post, I'll have a link to the episode that we discuss the content from that blog post in that post itself. So yeah, I mean, you said you got some gaming news. Lay it on us.
Yeah, sounds good to me, brother. I just got a couple of topics to bring up that's just in the news today. And these are in the news as of today's date, which is February 16th on a Wednesday. Mm-hmm. Today, 2022. Today, Nintendo announced that they are closing the 3DS and Wii U shops in 2023 with no plans to bring back classic content in any other ways. So if you have a 3DS or a Wii U, get that shit while it's there or before it's going to be gone.
Yep, I did hear about that.
Yeah, I got one I'll bring up. You might get excited for a little bit later. If you have a PlayStation, if you got a PlayStation, be on the lookout for this. More than 500 PlayStation 4 and PS5 games are discounted in the PlayStation Store right now. So go ahead and check those out. You know, you never know.
Shmeat's not here.
Yeah, Shmeat's not here. Fucking, he's gonna miss this. I could go into detail about what the games are. Just give you a couple highlights. Give me 1 second. Here we go. Including Dark Souls, Resident Evil Village, Horizon Zero Dawn Complete Edition, Cyberpunk 2077, The Witcher 3, Hitman 3, Red Dead Redemption 2, the Ultimate Edition, and Deathloop.
Very cool. Well, if you're a PlayStation owner and you have not played The Witcher 3, I highly recommend trying that game out because that is probably my favorite game of all time. If you look at our podcast art, that is like the armor and stuff that my character in the cover art is wearing is the same armor that Geralt wears in the game. So yeah, definitely recommend checking that out.
In other news, not sponsored. In other news, EA is blaming Halo and COVID for their lackluster sales on their new game, Battlefield 2042. Yeah, not that it's absolutely shit.
All right, here's my opinion news segment. EA, it ain't anybody's fault but your own. Like, your games are shit. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, we're gonna go off on an EA tangent real quick because I own all the Battlefield games and I've played all the Battlefield games since they started. Let's just say this right fucking now. I buy the game because I want to play what's fresh and what's new. But I've played all these games, and you have not added anything new to these games since Battlefield 1, the one that was set in World War 1, the one that come out in like 2016 or some shit. I don't remember exactly when it came out. But you haven't done anything new since then. Like that, then you introduce the breach mode or whatever the fuck it's called, where you go chapter by chapter through a whole multiplayer experience that could take players up to 3 fucking hours to complete. That's fucking garbage, bro. I will give you this. The new Battlefield, I like how you have the Battlefield portal where you can play other game modes from older games. That shit's cool. It's a nice little touch. But Battlefield is Battlefield. It is. You have a fucking blueprint that you guys go off of, and you just update the graphics and add slightly different guns. There you go. There's a new Battlefield. There's a $60 price tag on it.
Yeah, you popularized fucking microtransactions. Fuck you.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say. Fucking all the fucking not FIFA. Is FIFA EA? I don't think it is. Is it?
Yes.
It is EA? Okay, so yeah, FIFA for one. I was gonna say fucking Madden and its fucking microtransactions. You know what you've done with Madden since the first one? Fucking nothing. Nothing. You put some new players in there and you made the graphics a little better. That's it. There's nothing new in that game. It's nothing.
Fucking yeah. It's just not great.
EA tangent aside.
EA tangent aside, the creators of Elden Ring reveal their Confessor and Samurai classes that they will be in at launch. That's gonna be dope as shit. I'm excited for that. I'm probably gonna get it. I don't have it pre-ordered. I'm not Shmeat, but I'm gonna watch a couple of playthroughs, maybe a playthrough of it, and see what I'm in store for before I purchase it. Let's see here. Let's see what else is in the news. That's another one that I need to bring up to you in here in a minute. If there's nothing else, in the news, yep, I'll go ahead and bring it up. The Witcher 3 director, the man who directed Witcher 3 and Cyberpunk 2077, okay. They've announced that they are starting their own studio.
That's awesome. Okay.
And it will be making a AAA dark fantasy RPG.
Is there any other information about it?
I'm looking at it right now. Give me 1
like
second.
Release or anything like that. I win whatever game it is. I'm not gonna have a life. I'm not gonna have a life for like I don't know how long it's gonna be. But if it's like a Skyrim length game or like a Witcher 3 length game, I'm not gonna have a life for like a month. That's all I'm gonna play.
The new studio is called Rebel Wolves.
Oh, very cool.
Rebel Wolf Studios working on its own talent right now. Others working on in the studio include design and a couple of names listed here. The people who also worked on the Witcher games,
Okay.
and Cyberpunk, Thronebreaker. Um, let's see here. No, nothing. Nothing about a name for this new game. But at least they've announced the like kind of type of game.
That's exciting. That's fucking awesome. I'm actually super hyped about that.
It says it will bring unforgettable stories and stirring deep emotions.
Oh. Well, I know the Witcher 3 definitely did that for me, so I do not doubt it, especially if it's the same director. That game was phenomenal on so many levels.
Yeah. This is let's see. Oh, okay. So the dude who started the company actually left CD Projekt Red, the people who made The Witcher 3 and all these other games. Was he was levied against for bullying allegations. Was caused him to step down, and which found him guilty of these allegations. So he said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna start my own company."
That's a little unfortunate.
Yeah. Let's see here. It says the
what
game.
Do you do? Bully people who are fucking Yennefer fans?
He probably bullied the entire fucking studio that worked on fucking Cyberpunk. That's what I would say.
Is it the same studio that did Witcher 3 and Cyberpunk? Oh, I didn't realize that. That makes total sense.
It says here the game that Rebel Wolf Studios is working on has been declared a dark fantasy RPG, which is being built in the Unreal Engine 5.
That's gonna be fucking sick. Yeah. Have you seen like some of the Unreal Engine 5 like graphic stuff? Oh, that's gonna be sick.
Have you seen the Matrix demo that they released for it on the engine?
No.
Boy, that shit looks fucking real. It says release plans beyond a launch on PC and next gen consoles have not yet been shared. So no other information on the game, just that they're working on it.
That's really exciting. That's awesome. Yeah, you were right about me being hyped for that. That's gonna be really, really cool. Especially now that they're doing it with Unreal Engine 5. Like that's The Witcher 3. I think Witcher 3 was on Unreal Engine 4 or 3. And even that game was like fucking phenomenally made and it like beautiful in terms of the graphics and obviously the story.
Yeah.
So that's super, super exciting.
There's also a Star Wars based MMORPG coming out. Or MMO.
Oh, I think I heard about that one.
Star Wars Hunters.
Yeah, I think I have heard about that one.
I am kind of excited about that one. I don't know how it's going to go. Normally those games are a little whack, but like Force Unleashed is great though. I mean, it's not an MMO or an RPG, or it is an RPG, but it's not an MMO.
I guess. Yeah. I mean, Force. I think the only 2 Star Wars games. Well, there's 3 if you include like Lego Star Wars, but the only 2 like Star Wars games I ever played were Force Unleashed 2 on like the Wii, and then Battlefront 2 when we played that for a little while. Yeah, I was never really big into their games. I forgot what I was gonna say. You said there was one more thing that you were gonna bring up.
That was it. It was in the news twice.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, that's cool. That's exciting. That's awesome. Like that. I'm excited to hear more about that once they release more information. I think that's gonna be really.
Yeah, that one's probably gonna be a minute though. Because like I said, they just formed the fucking company, so they're gonna be hiring asset designers, storyboard writers, and shit like that. So that one's probably still a ways off. We'll probably see more about that when we start seeing more about the fucking Elder Scrolls 6.
God
damn it! I want that game so bad.
Have you heard? This isn't about Elder Scrolls 6, but have you heard that Sony has released that they're like officially released that they're working on GTA 6?
You mean not Sony? You mean Rockstar?
Or Rockstar? Yeah, sorry.
Yes,
right.
I seen that. It blew up all over Twitter. If you didn't see it, you're living under a rock. But
Fair enough.
Rockstar did formally announce that they are working on GTA 6 and that they've been working on it for some time, so it's been in development, and that they will release more when they feel comfortable. That's basically what they said.
I'm actually kind of happy that that's the approach that they're taking it to. Like, instead of like with this like the cyberpunk approach where they're like, oh, we gotta delay it, and then eventually they're just like, oh, we're just gonna fucking give it out because everybody wants it.
Yeah.
Like, no, wait until it's been long enough. Just make it a good game.
We'll GTA 5's been on like 3 different fucking systems, bro. That bitch been out a minute.
It's on Xbox 360, PS2, PS3, PS4, PS5, PC. Fucking, I think it's on the Switch or some shit.
No, I don't think you can get it on the Switch yet.
Is it on the Switch? Okay, well,
the Switch doesn't have enough storage to fit that fucking thing.
That's fair, yeah. I think it's on. I think there's like a VR version of GTA 5. Like, there's so many fucking different versions of that game, and it's been around since what 2012, 2013.
Oh, it's older than that. Hang on.
Is it? It's like a decade, at least a decade old.
Hang on, I'm going to tell you right now. GTA
That's crazy.
5 release date. Oh, it's 2013. Okay, it's not as old as I thought.
Yeah. So it's about a decade old.
I was thinking about how old GTA 4 is. That was 2008. I mixed those up.
I'm gonna go back a little bit here, do a little backtrack to EA. Have you heard of the EA game that recently got a mobile version? The game that was published by EA that recently got a mobile version.
No, what is it?
I'll give you a hint. The developer is Respawn.
No. Don't tell me.
Apex Legends has a mobile version now.
I thought it was bad enough that it came to Switch. No. I was like, because you're putting those players at such a disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Apex Legends Mobile is here. I'm reading a little description right now from the Google Play Store. Multiplayer squads, first-person and third-person shooter game, and innovative combat are waiting for you on the battlefield. Jump into intense combat where survival is the only thing that matters. Prove that you have what it takes to make it out alive.
Third person.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's a separate thing.
I don't know if they're going to be like doing it cross-plat or not.
I don't think they cross-plat that because that.
I mean, that's what they did with Fortnite, man.
Yeah, fair enough. But like Fortnite is just default third person. I mean, I don't think they would give mobile players a third person option because that would, even though they're at a big disadvantage, I think that would just not run right because, fucking Apex has been out forever as a first person shooter.
I have confirmation from AndroidCentral.com and PocketGamer.com and GiveMeSport.com. A bunch of websites are all saying that no, it is not cross-platform.
There we go.
So thank God.
Yeah.
If I got in a lobby like with like a random fucking mobile Apex player, dude, I would uninstall the game immediately. Oh man, that'd be fucking horrible.
That's terrible. I feel bad for those guys. I feel bad for Switch players. Like you guys, man. Like you're playing that game.
Weren't you playing on Switch at one point?
I tried because I was in Florida.
Yeah, that's right. You tried. Yeah, it was when you were in Florida.
I was in Florida and I didn't fucking like have my computer or my Xbox or nothing. But I brought my Switch so I could like play Animal Crossing or something like that when I was waiting around for people to get shit done. But and then it was like the day that I went to Florida, fucking Apex released on Switch. I was like, oh, I'm gonna try that when we get there. And my internet connection was so fucking bad it wouldn't connect me to a match. So I was like, well, this isn't worth it.
Yeah, that's fair.
I just wanted to play with the boys, man.
Yeah, we were bored without you, bro. I think we like barely played that week.
What can I say? I'm the glue.
Another game that has been added to mobile. It's not the same game per se. I kind of wanted to wait till Shmeat was on here to talk about this, but I feel like it's already been happening enough, or it's already been out long enough that like if I don't talk about it now, it's gonna be old news. Rocket League has a mobile version now. It's called Rocket League Sideswipe.
Oh my god!
It's kind of like a 2D version of Rocket League. I haven't played it, so I can't say too much about it. But all I'll say is it's mobile Rocket League, which just sounds shit.
It sounds
Anybody
terrible.
who's played Rocket League knows that Rocket League is not meant for mobile. Like even if it's like a 2-dimensional version, it's just like it's not the same fucking game. You can't even call it Rocket League at that point. So. Yeah.
My absolute hatred for mobile games stemmed from when Bethesda released the Elder Scrolls Blades on mobile. And it got everybody so excited because they started playing the trailer and shit. And everybody's like, oh my God, here we go. Elder Scrolls 6, a teaser, something. It's going to be something, some kind of information. And then they're like, Elder Scrolls Blades coming to mobile. And everybody's like, are you fucking shitting me? Like, who asked for this?
Fucking no one. Surprise.
Nobody. Absolutely fucking nobody.
Spoiler alert. Fucking no one wanted that.
I signed up for the beta for it and I got it.
Oh,
I played it.
you poor thing.
I need Elder Scrolls in my life. Oh, you don't understand. I love the Elder Scrolls universe. Like, it's fucking great. But yeah. I signed up for the beta. I got the beta. I played it for like 3 days. And like, this is absolutely terrible. And I uninstalled it.
Oh. The only like mobile game I can think of that's like actually had success is like games that are like made to be mobile, like Genshin Impact. That's like the only like mobile game that I could think of that like recently in the past like year or two that's come out that's actually done well.
That game's huge.
That game went nuts.
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of died pretty quick, but like it's still like got a decent following. There's a lot of people that play in it, and like a lot of big name Twitch streamers that are part of it. Like I think Lily Pichu was like a voice actor for it and like that kind of shit.
Yeah.
But yeah,
that's that like game the fucking only one exploded. Like it was overnight. Crazy. It was fucking wild.
Yeah, well, it's because there's like these big name Twitch streamers that were a part of the production for it, like Lily Pichu and like people of Offline TV. There's like some of the like biggest Twitch streamers out there, and they stream it one time. It's like, oh, everybody's like, oh, new game, we're going to all play this now. Everybody's gonna fucking play it. I tried downloading it on my iPad. My iPad's like a 2016 like iPad Pro or like iPad Air. Shit crashed so fast. The processor on that thing cannot handle Genshin Impact.
I think I got it on my phone, or I used to have it on my phone. I played it for like a couple weeks. It's fun. I mean, it's just
it looked fun. I never got to play it.
It's pretty cool.
Isn't there a computer version?
Yeah, you can play it on your computer.
Sorry to interrupt you. Okay.
I have it on my computer actually. I just never play it.
That's fair.
It's cool. It's neat. It's just something like because it's built for mobile. It doesn't play the same way for the PC, but it's fun. It's a good thing to pass time if you're ever like just bored and like I'll give this a shot. It's a good little game. I say little game, but it's exploded.
It's huge. Yeah. No, it's definitely a massive game. Massive mobile game.
Activision announced that the next Call of Duty will be Modern Warfare 2, like a sequel to the one that came out in 2019.
So the second Modern Warfare 2?
The second Modern Warfare 2, yeah.
Okay.
Modern Warfare 2 squared. Yeah. I'm excited for that because we were talking about it in my Call of Duty Search and Destroy group, and everybody voted that they were going to get the game again. So I'm fucking super hyped. We all tried, like we went the fuck off. We owned any Search and Destroy match in Modern Warfare, the one that came out in 2019. And because that's when we all met each other. We absolutely dominated lobbies. We were insane. Cold War came out. It was absolutely terrible. Killed the group, killed everybody. Everybody's like, fuck this, I'm gonna go get a job.
Oh, damn, that's how you know a game's bad.
That's how you know, bro. I spent $80 on that game, and I tried to enjoy it. It was just me crying, trying to enjoy the game. I was like, I'm justified in buying this. I wasn't.
For you, bro.
It was so horrible. Bad. I hated it so much. I didn't even look at Vanguard. I'm not going to look at Vanguard. But
I heard Vanguard was shit.
Yeah.
Anyway,
next one that comes out, if it's Modern Warfare, I'm getting it. I have to for the boys.
Let me know how it is. I might get it if I get your seal of approval for it and like you say it's good, then I might get it.
If it plays,
I ain't paying $80 for a game. I'm telling you that right now.
I paid $80 for the game because that was before I got my PC. Right before I was into PC gaming, I paid the $80 for Cold War so I could get it on my Xbox because I was also planning on getting an Xbox Series X.
Okay.
It was an $80 bundle where you could get it for your Xbox that you had then, and then you got the upgraded version when you got it for your new console. That was my plan. And then I built a goddamn computer instead of buying another console. So
yikes.
I was like, oh well, that was fucking $80 wasted. And plus, then the boys, my Call of Duty group never fucking played it anyway, so I was like, it was really wasted.
Yeah, well, it was a shit game anyway.
Yeah, it was terrible. Really like the combat in it, the kill time, everything was just bad. Take it back to 2019, how you built that game, just I know I got onto EA for building battlefields, like copies of each other. Copy every game from that game. That game.
Take me back to Modern Warfare 3, bro.
For real. That was my favorite one. Still is my favorite one. But the 2019 is as close as you can get to that one in multiplayer stand. Now you fuckers playing Battle Royale are on a whole different fucking level. I don't fuck with y'all. Y'all, you ain't right in the head. I'm not fucking with y'all.
Fucking CSGO danger zone people, bro.
Yeah, for real. Fucking take me to some multiplayer 5v5. My team's talking shit to your team in the lobby. We're all getting at each other. You know, that is Call of Duty to me. Battle Royale is not Call of Duty to me.
If someone hasn't threatened to fuck my mom within the first 5 minutes of the game, it's not Call of Duty.
Exactly. As soon as the lobbies, we're in the pre-lobby waiting for the game to load. We're already fucking just going after each other. Fucking, you're a fucking bitch. And then like that lobby screen, you're still going at each other. First match, whoever wins is just talking the utmost shit. That is Call of Duty. That is the environment I want to be in.
You get off when someone starts reading address lines.
Yeah.
Fucking lobby. Oh, damn.
That's your IP, bro. Cool. I didn't know my own IP. I keep fucking playing.
God damn. Yeah, thank you for letting me know. I need to write that down.
Yeah. A hacker telling me my address, me who already knows it. Fucking.
Oh, goddamn, bro.
That is Call of Duty to me. That Battle Royale shit, it was fun when it first came out. And then it got out of hand. It's just, I cannot enjoy playing Warzone. I'll play it like I tried because my friend
You're cracked at Warzone though.
I am good. I'm good. But like my friend Void, who is good enough to be in the league, he's you think I'm good? Get in the lobby with that motherfucker. He's insane. I've never seen anything like it. He plays like fucking like Cloaksy or fucking like Nade Shot. It's just fucking insane. It's like watching an old pro play an old game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, you can like you go and watch these older dudes play like these older games, and they're just absolutely insane. It's not even like they're trying. That is him in Modern Warfare.
Jesus Christ.
And he'd asked me to play with him on Warzone a couple times. Like, yeah, sure, man. And he's like, I'd do it, and I'm the one dragging him down. Like,
Jesus Christ.
He is 800 meters away from me, and I'm like, bro, I haven't even got a gun yet. He's like, oh, bro, we'll go. He's sliding across the fucking map. Nah, bro, we'll get guns over here. And I'm like, okay, why did we drop over here then? It can't, man. That Warzone shit, nah.
Nah, can't fuck with it. The only Battle Royale that I've ever played that I've actually enjoyed, besides like fucking Minecraft Hunger Games, was fucking Apex.
Take me back to the original Battle Royale.
The OG Battle Royale Minecraft Hunger Games was that was peak. That was peak gaming, bro. Minecraft Hunger Games, TTT, and Prop Hunt on Gmod, bro. Peak gaming. And fucking like pre-2014 CSGO.
Yeah.
That was peak gaming. It's not the same anymore.
Yeah, fucking this next Modern Warfare comes out. I'm gonna say this now. I'm gonna get it at launch. I'm gonna hate myself, but I'm going to do it. I'm gonna play it, and I'll let you know if it's good or not. And if it's not good, I'll hate myself more. But
cut to like 5 months from now when it's come out and Bane's on the podcast just fucking crying because of how shit the game is.
That's why, bro, when they announced that the next one after Cold War was a World War II themed game, I was like, oh my fucking God.
Again, bro.
This shit is so outplayed. And it's like, if you're going to make a World War II game, make it realistic, okay? I've seen this game and these make it realistic. And these motherfuckers are running around like calling in fucking what's it called, man? I haven't played a COD game in so fucking long.
AC-130.
Yeah, calling in like bomber drops and have red dots on their fucking MP fucking 5s and shit. And it's just like, no, that they didn't have that in 1945. Come on, man. It's iron sights or a fucking scope. That's where the skill is tested.
Yeah. Well, it's been beaten by a fucking like a dead horse, bro. Like what was it? It was like Call of Duty World at War or something like World at War 2.
World at War,
like the first one. And there was another one.
Definitely was not the first one.
Was that the first Call of Duty World War 2 game?
No. Hell no.
That's the first one I knew about. Oh my god. That's ridiculous.
Call of Duty started World War 2, and then there was Call of Duty, I don't remember the name of it, and then there was Call of Duty 2, World War 2 game, Call of Duty 3, World War 2 game, and then there was Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops, and then right before Black Ops, Call of Duty World at War came out, and that's where the World War II games should have stopped. Mm-hmm. That game is goated. Ask any COD player, that game was amazing. That's where it should have. You peaked right there. That was it. Stop. Don't do it again. And then it was after Black Ops, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2, Ghost, which was absolutely terrible, and then Black Ops 3, Advanced Warfare, Black Ops 4, Infinite Warfare, and then Modern Warfare 2019, and then you got Cold War, and then Vanguard.
It's so bad, bro. Jesus Christ. Dude.
And then you're going to do another Modern Warfare.
Oh, by the way, we're going to do another World War II game. Jesus.
This next Modern Warfare needs to be built on that 2019 Modern Warfare engine. I want same kill time. I want legacy maps. I want legacy weapons. I basically want an updated version of the 2019 game. Nothing else.
Just do like a complete rework patch of the 2019 version. Don't even release a new game. Just like take the 2019 version, update the graphics a bit, add a little bit more, and then you're good. You're good to go. You'll revamp the player base. You'll have people happy with your company for once in the past fucking 12 years, and it'll be fine.
That's all we want.
That's all we want.
All we want. And bring back. I don't want these pay to win weapons. Get that shit the fuck out of my game. When you introduce that shit, we've been going on for a while.
We have, yeah.
When you introduce that shit, you killed the game. That's what killed the game. Bring back challenge weapons like you did in Modern Warfare Remastered. That was better. I know you could get the weapons through challenges in the 2019, but it didn't fucking matter when you could go spend $10 and get the game or get the gun ahead of everybody else and then ruin it for everybody else because then nobody wants to put in the effort.
Pay to win games fucking ruin the enjoyment in games. Like if you can pay to like get ahead in terms of like the story or like weapons, it's like you just take away the fun out of it. Yeah. The only time you should be making any like purchases within a game if it's like cosmetic. That's it. Yeah. Or DLC. Like that's it. If it's a multiplayer game, you should not be able to buy like success.
When they released that one LMG that they released it with I don't remember the name of it. But they released it around Halloween. It came with, if you got it in the store, it came with the Texas Chainsaw Massacre skin. And it had a handle. It was an LMG that you looked like a chainsaw, essentially. Yeah. You could buy that skin and all that for like $10 or $15, or you could go and complete the challenge. It was like, and it was the most annoying fucking challenge on the face of the fucking planet, if I remember right. It was like get like 10 LMG kills through smoke without using a thermal sight. So you just had to blind fire through a fucking smoke grenade and hope you got a kill.
Nah.
Yeah, that was ass, but I got it. I didn't buy it. I fucking earned that shit. And that gun was busted until they updated it. Because if you unlocked all the attachments for it, and to get it to the chainsaw version with the green laser and the one of the barrels that made the fucking fire rate faster, it ripped. It was impossible to fight against. I still use it. The last time I played Warzone, I fucking used that fucking thing because you just come busting through a window. You don't have to aim. You got a laser. You just fucking It's like walking around with a fucking minigun. It was just rip ass. And then they fucking updated it and fucking lowered the damage or some shit on it, and it was unusable. So the $20 people spent for it out the window.
It's like what they did with the Negev in CSGO. It was like a fucking busted ass laser gun, and they're like, the first like 20 bullets are just gonna fucking go anywhere, and then it'll be a laser, and then you can kill people. But it's like by the time like it's a laser, everyone knows exactly where you fucking are.
The loudest weapon in the fucking game.
Yeah, it's so fucking loud. You're gonna get me heated. I can't go on a CS:GO rant because we've already been recording for like an hour and a half. But
at least it wasn't a Destiny 2 rant this time.
Yeah, no, we ain't gonna talk about that. No, never again. Never again.
I mean, if we're talking gaming news, the next cash grab from Bungie, the next DLC comes out the 22nd. How many of you clowns have already pre-ordered it? I know one who has. His name's Brandon.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
And not only did he just pre-order the DLC, he pre-ordered the $100 version of it so he could get Gjallarhorn, the fucking rocket launcher that he's going to use 3 times and get sick of.
No. Stop. It's dead. It's a shit game. You ruined it. Fucking leave it alone. Just leave it alone.
You killed the game. Much like CSGO, you killed the game when you made it free to play.
Yeah. The game was already dying, and then you made it free to play and said, you know what? This'll make the game better. No. You know what you did? You fucking Spartan kicked them into the fucking grave.
Yeah.
That's what you did.
Let's make it free to play and then lock everything behind a paywall other than basic multiplayer.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah, sure. Everyone's gonna love that. Nah.
You took the fucking Cabal storyline out of the fucking game. Like, if you go and install... I gotta stop. We're getting on the Destiny 2 thing. And
we're walking away.
I can't.
We're walking away. But we should call it there.
We're gonna call it. I'm
when the podcast starts going into Destiny 2 territory, that's where we end it.
The amount of hatred I fucking have for Bungie for what they did to that game. Oh God.
Oh shit. All right. Well, let's go ahead and end it there because I mean, if we keep going, we're gonna end up ranting about Destiny 2, and we do not need to do that again. We did that like 3 times at the beginning of the podcast, or at the beginning of like the start of the podcast.
Facts.
Yeah, so we'll let sleeping dogs lie. It's much like Bungie should.
But they're not sleeping. They're releasing content for it and charging fucking $40 for it. Fuck it, I hate you. I fucking hate you. I can't. God damn it. I'm all right. I'm done. Okay. I'm not gonna say another word.
We're gonna call it there. Thank you guys so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please feel free to leave us a review on either Spotify, Apple Podcast, or if you're watching this on YouTube, leave us a comment, leave a like, let us know if you enjoyed, and we will catch y'all next week. Hopefully, we will have Shmeat again with us, and yeah, that's gonna be it. Hope you enjoyed, and we will catch y'all next time.
Kisses.
Bye.